Another senseless act of violence, a terrorist attack, has just occurred in Jerusalem. So the details coming out is that there were 4 worshippers killed. They were worshiping and praying in a synagogue in Jerusalem. So the attackers are said to be 2 Palestinians that were living in the West Bank area, and their neighborhood was East Jerusalem. So apparently the attack is over settlements, as I have been reporting and mentioned just yesterday, in the last 24 hours of the European sanctions that were going to come against Israel for doing these settlements. So the attack has been condemned by the Palestinian Authority leader, the President Abbas, Mahmoud Abbas, and as a side note, he adds on that these settlements should be halted. But he did, interestingly enough, condemn the attack. The attackers were killed, but as I said, they managed to kill 4 of the worshippers, the nationality of which 3 were holding dual citizenship of United States and Israel, and there was one other one who held dual nationality of the UK and Israel. So this is very interesting in the way that it's going to have an influence on Jewish reaction in both the United States and UK, because now it's drawing more people into it. Those victims, my condolences to family and friends and loved ones. However, those people will be connected with all other groups and agencies to where they're going to be seeking solution, if not retaliation, as I would in any side of the game. If you lose somebody, it's very hard to forgive. And if you do forgive, you do understand it's part of the bigger picture and it's karmic. It doesn't mean that you just do nothing, does it? It means that you've got to prevent these types of things for the rest of your loved ones, to your nation, to your tribe, or just the world in general if you're compassionate at best. So what is the solution? Many Palestinians have been killed, but if you notice now, the wave of violence that's been kicking in is around Jerusalem. So it doesn't have to do with Gaza, all the thousands of people that have been killed there. It has to do with the West Bank. So there's two main sections of Palestine, and it's been divided. They don't even have any land connection or any land bridge. 2 branches of Palestine. And this time it's West Bank, which is ironic. They call it the West Bank because it's actually the east side of Israel. It's the West Bank of Jordan, which that's a river that divides that area from Jordan. Jordan or Transjordan used to own the whole area before Israel was created. It was just prior to it. Jordan now is a very friendly, happy player with NATO and the rest of the world community under the King and Queen Rania. Actually, I just saw one of her videos. She was part of a conference in Abu Dhabi. And I'm always really impressed by what she says, but I wonder how much of it is just lip service to where she really doesn't go out of her way to do anything that's radical change, which I would require. And maybe she's doing that because she doesn't want to disturb the powers that be, the Western powers, NATO and such. But what are you going to do? I mean, if you act out, you get called a terrorist. If you toe the line, is it hypocrisy and you're not really looking out for the interests and the safety of your people? So, this is the huge question that's going on with the whole issue of the West Bank, Palestine, and the rulership and future of ancient holy Jerusalem, if it is that factual.